Hello and welcome back to Spiritual Fertility. If you are a continued listener, thank you so much for supporting Spiritual Fertility and this platform. I am so grateful every day that I get to create and put this out into the world. And if you are a new listener, welcome to this energy. Welcome to this space. Welcome to this community where we value wisdom and connection, love, and really making a difference, making a contribution. But also, my intention for this episode is to share with you actually a moment when today I listened to my intuition. So I just returned home from work with my pre-K students during the day. And actually, after school, I teach in our after school program, a kindergarten class, which allows me the opportunity to give some social emotional learning and also help those that need that extra intervention. And I'm so blessed to be able to do that. And today is a wellness day. We were given the day off, and I came right home and was sitting on my sofa, just relaxing for a moment before my daughter got home from school. And I was sitting in the place where I usually or have sat in the mornings in the past during a morning routine, but it happened to come into my awareness. I heard, I guess in this instance, clairaudience was activated, and I heard you should, I hate that word. I don't know why I just said that, but the awareness came to pull an oracle card for myself. And immediately I heard the words work your light, and it happened to be right across from me. So I began to pull myself an oracle card. Oftentimes I have done this for many years as part of my spiritual wellness practice, and use this as an opportunity for guidance, for listening, for tuning into myself. And the thought then just came in again was, well, why not pull a card and record it as an episode for this second season of the podcast? So I'm here following my intuition and pulling an oracle card, not just for me and my guidance, but for you who are listening today. And so Work Your Light Oracle deck. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can see the background is like all of the different cards and images. And this is pretty timely and special. Rebecca Campbell has been an influence in my spiritual awakening journey since the beginning, since I can remember very early January 2020. And I was referred to Rebecca Campbell's work, her book, Light is the New Black. And I listened to that book right away. I think I bought the book too. I've listened to it a couple times, but then was led to her oracle cards and the Rise, Sister Rise book, so many books. And actually just this week, Rebecca Campbell came out with a new book that was released, and I just downloaded it on my Audible. I was like, I need to get that right away. And where is it? I'm looking it up now. Your soul had a dream. Your life is it. Oh, I can't wait to listen to that, to start listening to that. So here we are. And I invite you to, if you've never heard of Rebecca Campbell, Google her, go to her website. I love her light bath meditations. It's just so beautiful, really. And so I'm going to be live pulling an oracle card and reading the message and telling you the messages that come through to be shared with you. And I'm just so excited to be able to do this live. So there's 44 cards in this deck, and it comes with the cards and it comes with the guidebook. So what I like to do is sit in a quiet space, or it not necessarily in the past, as I think back to the many occasions where I've pulled cards for myself. And so I started shuffling. My eyes are closed, and there was a card that just turned the other direction. And I then take that as my card. So sometimes I pick in different orders. It depends on where I am. But if a card jumps out, then a card jumps out. So let's show this card. Okay, let me see. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. And so it doesn't really matter when you are tuning into this because, like, today's November 20th, 2024, and this is what I need to feel and hear today. But I'm recording this now to be released later. So whenever you're listening to this, then just know that the message that is going to come through is one that you need to hear in that moment. For me, it's today. For you, is going to be wherever you are in that place, and it will hit me in a different way when I re-listen to this, which is really quite amazing. So the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. And so then I go to my guidebook and find where that is, initiation 68. And the oracle cards are really, the creators of different decks always have such beautiful imagery to kind of go along with their perception of what came through when they were creating these. So I'm going to go, and that's another aspect that I appreciate, that creativity and that beauty and just that energy that comes with that. So the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Some of the most sacred initiation chambers and temples look scary from the outside, but are breathtakingly beautiful on the inside. This represents the journey that the soul pilgrim is required to take to reach somewhere sacred, but only the initiated can enter. Perhaps that's where you are right now. You're being tested, initiated, because you are headed somewhere sacred. Initiations require that we cross the threshold from one world or state of being to the next. We are called to face what scares us and have been willing to lose it all in order to gain a new way of being, of safety, security, of depth, and meaning. Initiations, like rites of passage, mark the shift from one age to the next and can take place because of emotional turmoil, great loss, grief, or devastation. But it is through the seeming hardship that our heart cracks open and our spirit is invested to step forward. We take the sacred voyage into more of who we are and who we came here to be. It can be painful and scary, but once we begin the journey, we can be more ourselves than ever before. If you are in the middle of an initiation right now, you will get through it. And one day soon, you will bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. You are going somewhere sacred. It will be worth it, and you're closer than you think. So I think you can hear that I am getting emotional just reading that because of where exactly I am right now, this week, today. So I'm going through one of my guests, Elise Bassine, I'm going through her abandonment wound training, or dissolving the abandonment wound, and I've begun that work, like the journaling and the reaching that point, and it's scary. Like I feel the resistance. And so it's very validating to me that I'm receiving this message myself. So relating that to you, first of all, express your emotions as they come up, right? I'm having a release live, but that work is knowing that you're peeling back parts of you to like discover things that are in your subconscious, or that maybe patterns that you've had, or different wounds that are there. I mean, it's scary, tough work, but it's beautiful, and that's validating to me. So I appreciate each and every one of you, and hope that that message hit you and gave you that release that you needed in moving forward, and that there is courage within you to move forward through those hard times, because there is sacredness within you, and that needs to be cracked open and let free to let your light shine. So crossing the threshold, here I go. Here you go. Be sure to subscribe to Spiritual Fertility. Kindly leave me a review so that I can continue to reach more of you on your awakening path and journey, and share this with someone that you think it might resonate with, and all of the things. I appreciate each and every one of you, and am so grateful to be here with you sharing this message and to release what I needed to release along with this. Take care.